Hello YouTube, and today I'm making a pretty interesting video. And today it's going to be about the vehicle in front of you, which is a 2006 Westward Industries GO-4 Interceptor 3. Yeah, pretty exciting name. So these are made in Canada. These are the three-wheelers that you love or hate. Most likely hate because you see them pulling you over. Well, not pulling you over. See them giving you tickets. But I bet a lot of you have not seen one retired, and probably for good reason. These aren't necessarily the most practical vehicles in the world. As you can see, I have a little fitting sticker on the back, thanks to Red Street Vinyl. You can go and follow him on Instagram if you want. Makes pretty cool vinyl. Oh boy. Man, there's so many things to talk about with this vehicle. You know, it's just from the fact that it has a carbon fiber dashboard, you know, something that you would not expect in a three-wheeler, or the fact that the entire trunk lid is actually made of carbon fiber, as you can see there, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So I have not got this registered yet. The reason I was able to drive it over here is because I live right down the street. So that kind of that's one of the things that's a problem when you own one of these, is that it's not easy to get insurance, and it's not easy to get plates necessarily. I've been told, depending on the state, it could be easier to get your plates, and it can be harder to get your insurance, and it can be flipped in other states. So for me, I did struggle to get insurance for this. It was about a 2-day struggle, and then we realized we were not putting the information in correctly. So the insurance apparently wants you to enter it as GO and VA for model. Does not say that on here. Here is the build tag. You see the VIN and the fact that it is actually a motorcycle. I have been told by owners of these, I'm in an owners group for these, that it is a bit of a pain sometimes to actually get these registered as a motorcycle. Let me get this thing to focus. There we go. But overall, I mean, this isn't something that you're going to be driving every single day around town. They are not the most comfortable thing in the planet. So I guess that's a general overview of it. I think it's time for me to go over some of the cool features of it. All right. So the coolest feature, without a doubt, has got to be the sliding doors on these. It has two on each side. It has two, one per side. Some of the other, there's another variant actually where instead of it being a sliding door, it's an actual hinge door from here. I think the only department I know that uses those is New York, probably because these doors don't seal very well. I'll show you how they don't seal very well. So you can see that there's a pretty sizable gap in here. And also, sometimes these doors are not very easy to get open. See me doing this one-handed, and I think the reason why is because it flipped over on this side, which is something they are prone to doing. So, let's go over some of the features. Unfortunately, I cannot open the little front hood here because it's currently zip tied down because I don't have the key for the locks for the doors, the hood, and the trunk. So that's that. But all that's under there really is the suspension forks, which I'll show you down here. And you can see a little 4-lug tire, or sorry, 3-lug, I think. You can see up there's the suspension components. If you have one that has AC, your AC condenser will be up there. That is your windshield washer motor. Not washer motor, sorry. That is the windshield wiper motor. I'm sorry for this video being so chaotic. I don't really have a script for this. Just a nice day. Thought I'd show people my little GO-4. Let's here, I'll show you the engine in this. So from what I've been told on these years, which I think was 2000 and there we go. Can't remember which model year it was. Also, by the way, this is this is your trunk latch right here. Just a little washer. Yeah, pretty high tech. And as you can see, this is real carbon fiber. So, let's see if I can do this one-handed. This might be a pain. Yeah, no, hold on. All right. So this is how you get to the engine. You slide back this whole piece here, and actually on some of these you can get a flatbed, and some of them you can get a van body. So here's the engine. It's a little Hyundai 4-cylinder 1000cc engine. I cannot remember which Hyundais came with this engine in the United States. It may not have actually had any at all. As you can see, it's actually relatively clean aside from the mud on here. And one of the parts that does fail on these is the front and rear main seals, and those are actually in good shape, surprisingly. Really not much to talk about with the engine other than the fact that this one does burn a little bit of oil when it starts because one of the valve seals is bad. Not a big deal though. Most likely it'll let me cut out because make it less annoying for you to skip forward. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, as you can see, putting the trunk latch on. You technically do not need to do this. I've driven this around a lot with, well, at least around my neighborhood, without the trunk latched on. As you can see though, there is a decent amount of storage back here. Hopefully in the future I can get some carpet in here, so it's actually kind of nice. You have a little vent here which you can actually open. I guess as if the engine gets really hot. So let's go to the interior. There's not much in here. It's pretty industrial robust. It's really funny how they do the air conditioning. It's just these little metal pieces on a little bolt there. So you can see the governor light and the idle hours. This one has a lot of idle hours at 10,000 idle hours. You can also see the lateral thrust indicator. Pretty cool, huh? I don't know if it works. I haven't pushed it hard enough. You can also see your OBD2 plug-in right here. I have to plug in so code reader. Kind of want to see what's wrong with this. You can see that it is a central seating position. Pretty cool, like an F1 car. Has a pretty darn cool one piece, well, not one piece, but just single windshield wiper. You can also see that one of the mirrors is missing on this side. But you can guess why. You also have your climate controls right there, and your hazard switch, which, while I'm at it, I'll show you what the lights look like at least. So you got those little itty bitty guys on the front, and on the back, it's a light show. You've got your two at the bottom, and your two at the top. That way people don't hit you. So, man, that's the thing, is that there really isn't much to go over with these things. I mean, they're very basic, and it's really just the fun of owning these is driving them around and just breaking people's necks left and right. Because, man, I have 3 other cars, and granted, the other 2 really aren't that special, but, you know, my Crown Vic, which has all the original equipment in it, and my Insight, first gen, I mean, those things, they get attention, but my God, not like this. This thing, people have to stop and look at this. It's pretty funny. I've had it parked in front of my house a couple times. I usually park it off to the side, and man, people they just go crazy over it. So that's really all I could talk about. I would like to upload a video when Cars and Coffee and Red Door meet, which is the local car meet over here. They all start back up, which as of filming, it is April probably 4th, I think, 5th. So it'll be a while before the next car show. Sorry, May. Oh boy. Yeah, so it's a fun little car, motorcycle, whatever you want to call it. As you can see, that is right there. All of that is the roll cage. The whole car's a roll cage pretty much, which is pretty cool. So really, that's all I could talk about with this little thing. I'll be uploading videos in the future, maybe reaction videos. I don't know. I just got this for fun, you know. You don't really buy one of these for daily driving, because I don't think anybody's sane enough to do that. So, well, without further ado, I think that's my video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.